come spend the day with me. We were actually headed out to the suburbs because I wanted to go to a particular store. But first off, we went to Mini Bird because I wanted a dirty soda, and we also had lunch there. And then we headed over to Oak Brook. First up, Pottery Barn, because I just love looking in this store. I'm also slightly considering redoing a couple things in my guest room, so I was just peeking around a little bit. I also liked these light fixtures maybe for my kitchen. And then, of course, the fun stuff got my attention too. These cups are cute, but the ones that really got me were these. I love anything with a bunny rabbit. When I was in law school, I had a pet rabbit. I also really love Easter, so these things get me, but I resisted. Then we headed over to the store I wanted to go to, Roan. I had heard such good things about this, but I had never tried anything on. I did get 2 tops from there, and then I went over to Lululemon, but this place was a madhouse. It was absolutely crazy. Kurt ended up going on waiting outside. Then I went over to Sephora because there were 2 perfumes that I really wanted to try. They did not have them. I also wanted to find my correct color now that I'm completely pale and ghostly in the Tower 28 concealer. Unfortunately, there were people testing. I finally gave up. I was going to pop into Louis Vuitton, but there was a massive line. I said, never mind. So I did go into the Skims store. I didn't buy anything, but I did look around. And then we just took the dogs over to the dog park because Cooper, I could tell, really needed to get some energy out. And it is such a beautiful day. It is unseasonably warm. Did I find Kurt and Oscar sitting on the bench? Yes. Oscar loves a good bunch. Kurt, I gave him a pass because he had like a vein injected or something in his leg last week, so it's kind of sore. But Oscar, I was like, sir, you got to walk with me. So I walked with Cooper and Oscar. There's like a little trail thing. It's, not super huge. And Cooper runs and plays. Oscar's a little bit slower most of the time, and that's fine. I walk slow with him. I'm like, that's good. Got to work on your stamina, all the things. So we just enjoyed. It was so beautiful out, very unseasonable. But every time we came to a bench or a table, yeah, Oscar was like, I could just sit here. Really, I'm good. Like, can we have a seat? I was like, sorry, no, we're walking. So I had to call him. I was like, come on, catch up, buddy. And he's so cute. I love this dog. And then as we were about to leave, Kurt and I were just getting out some last zoomies from Cooper. He loves to be chased, so we pretend to chase him, and he goes zooming away. So that was good. Then I ran over to Costco. I had to pick up a couple things. I lost Kurt in the chair. It was very comfortable. Then we went over to Greek Islands for dinner. Of course, had saganaki, delicious. I love Greek food, one of my favorite kinds of food. Feta, olives. I had a chicken breast, which was so good. Kurt had a salad with an insane amount of euros on it. Then I had to get a car wash because my car was once again filthy. I didn't get to show you before, but these were the 2 tops I got from Roan. I've never had anything here before, but the material is like very soft, comfy. I think I'm going to like it, but I want to try a couple things before I go totally crazy. So these were the 2 that I got. I really like this color. And Cooper is just done. He is completely passed out, so I think I'm going to go snuggle with him. I hope you all had a great weekend.